Not all readings will resonate with every member of the collective. And today we have the King of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Magician. So on the surface value, we maybe have a romantic proposal and somebody's trying to plan out how they're going to go about that, and they're going to manifest something rather grandiose for their love interest. However, there's a little bit more to this reading than meets the eye, and this Knight of Cups may not just be concerned with love and romance, but they might be concerned with healing, with kindness, with empathy, with community, with their family. They might have propositions for solutions to problems. They also might wish to deal with some health issues. They might be interested in listening to others, etc. This Two of Wands may also suggest a crossroads that somebody is at. They're having difficulty making a choice. And when we have the Knight of Cups, this could be someone having difficulty making a choice regarding their career and whether or not they should pursue an artistic career, or you know how artists can be sometimes. It's difficult to make a decision when all avenues moving forward are all just as spectacular. So we have the Two of Wands here, and you have someone kind of an angel chirping in this man's ear, influencing his decisions. This is someone that is facing a directional purpose in their life, whether they're choosing between lovers, careers, homes, or just the next place to put down their hat. And we have the Magician here, who looks very angelic. The Magician is capable of manifesting anything, but what I feel like more so today, because I see this little spark of energy at the tip of this angel's finger, is that someone in the collective has to understand that their thoughts and their concerns are being listened to by the divine, by the creator, by source. And as a result, anything that they focus their intention on, they will have manifested on the earthly realm. So they've done something in their life that was good and deserving of this type of divine intervention. Usually I would attribute the Magician to the skills of the querent or the individual they are thinking about. But in this case, the Knight of Cups is stuck at a crossroads and the universe is listening intently, which is interesting because the card here is 1100, and what do ones have to do with? Listening, the universe listening, this idea of changing one's thoughts in order to manifest what they want on the earthly realm. 2255, happiness falls from heaven. So I suggest you listen after 3 minutes so you can hear who this reading pertains to. So here we are at 3 minutes. Now, happiness falls from heaven. Again, this concept of the divine and this angelic presence here, which I feel, look, sparking a thought, sparking energy, sparking an incantation, sending that juju down upon the earthly realm. And right now we have a very romantic individual wanting to make a choice. Either he's chosen somebody and is trying to figure out how to pursue, or he's choosing between two lovers. And if this has nothing to do with romance or love, this is an individual that is choosing to pursue some type of God-given talent, some type of God-given skill, he's choosing to manifest some type of wealth and happiness and comfort in his life based on this skill, and this could be applied in a new career. And for some reason I keep getting the feeling that whomever this person is, they have recently left their career, they've left their job, they're starting new. And right now they're not taking everything as seriously as they should, but they will be within the coming weeks. So if you are this person, firstly, you're open to a fresh start. You're starting a new life phase. You're being encouraged to stay positive. This card also resonates with the number 2, which is interesting because I pulled 2255, and what do we see here? Companionship, happiness falling from heaven. I'm going to tell you more about that card in a sec. So regardless, this is an empathetic individual. They are fair-minded. They are deeply caring. They have a very calm demeanor about them when making decisions. They read people deeply with their heart, with their soul. This person resonates with being empathic. So that probably assists them in reading the people in their life. They have a strong inclination towards law and judgments in the legal profession, whether they just understand the procedure and process exceptionally well, or if they are in a legal job. They have excellent perception. They actually might be engulfed in sciences, chemistry, etc., but this is an activist. This is a missionary. This is somebody who volunteers their time in order to help other people, and they're very serious about it. Which is interesting because, with the Knight of, excuse my nail, with the Knight of Cups, it snapped, and I want to rest my nail. But with the Knight of Cups, you always get this, you get this impression that the person that we're referring to in the collective, in which this reading may or may not resonate, when you see Knight of Cups, you see somebody who's younger. But I'm getting from this reading that this person might be an expert in their community service, but when it comes to matters of the heart, they all of a sudden start trying to use other motivations other than their heart and soul to make a decision for themselves. This person is having some major crossroad moments. They're changing their caseload or workload. I don't know why I would hear that. Changing caseload or workload. They're changing something about the way that they've done things. They have a methodology that's tried, tested, and true, and it hasn't failed them yet. But with you, they don't know what to do. I don't know where that just came from. They have a system that's tried, tested, and true, but with you, they don't know what to do. Well, if this resonates with you, they're thinking about you. And if you are the person in this reading that may have a possible companion that you're interested in, the universe is going to decide for you. They're going to hear what you're thinking, and you can't change what's in your heart, especially when it comes to career, when it comes to your family, and when it comes to a new lover. So this person resonates strongly with the moon energy. They can be moody at times. They're loyal, sensitive. Sometimes they run the risk of being taken advantage of. They're conflict avoidant. Sometimes they have trouble making decisions. When it comes to dealing with relationships with this person, a lot of kindness and consideration is required. They expect people to be honorable, and they like to unite others with a higher purpose. They like to unite communities. So lastly for this reading, happiness falls from heaven, confidence, strength, and companionship. Your prayers and intentions have always been very clear, strong, and without reservation. Therefore, the change will come faster than you expect. When your dreams come true, don't let it confuse you. They may appear in ways you don't expect, so stay confident. Always talk to God and seek further confirmation. So even though you're having some trouble deciding now, this is a person who's making decisions. They're thinking about things, they're wanting things, they're desiring things, and as a result, the universe is coming in to deliver. Congratulations. Things are going to come to you, and you've earned it.